Right.
Yeah. Yep. And that'll be fun anyway, because they can, if you get a hotel where they can go swimming and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it's like that anyway. They like hotel little parties and stuff.
Yep.
When they little, you can do stuff in the backyard, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel weird about it.
Yep. Word. Yep. I 100% agree.
But I do like doing that type of DIY and cute stuff, like making tents and all that, putting together little things.
Hell yeah. Ugh. All right. That's nothing. Shit, boy.
Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Duke Blue Devils taking on the Syracuse Orange. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Blue Devils will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Grabbed over the middle. It's high. Bounced off his feet.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
So,
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
You just wonder about this guy's confidence right now. After fumbling in his last game, he's just fumbled again now. He seems like he's a little bit unsure of himself, and because of that, if you're the offensive coordinator, how many more times do you want to go back to this guy in this game?
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Blue Devils can really attack on this second and short. Just feeds the running back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Makes the catch. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the 1st down, looking for more. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able.
Touchdown, Blue Devils! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And he makes the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Scrambling away. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Man, these slant routes you throw them quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus,
breaks into the open. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll try the run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Gets open down the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Blue Devils want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game.
Touchdown, Duke! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this 1st half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Back packed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Blue Devils are in the hurry up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring it 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long.
2nd down.
Just keep slinging it. Snagged out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The snap sets up the throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this 1st half as good as you possibly can.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the 1st play. You need to be successful and productive on that 1st play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Turning it on. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Cuse. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give from the gun. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Zips it out to his man. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Got out of trouble and throws. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Yo.
Holding. Offense.
It's good.
A very
much of the
productive
crib
play
on the
until
game.
it was wiped out by
Crazy.
that penalty, and they'll go back to work. After getting moved
Hey,
back, it's
like
1st and 20.
college football. Stop playing.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Sir.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Blue Devils will
It's a
hustle
good
to
ass
the
game.
line.
Good ass game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, not a
Stop
lot
it.
of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Blue Devils really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. There he goes.
Yo.
That's right on time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Duke.
It's a phenomenal effort on 3rd down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You got to love that.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic,
Yeah.
but they get him on the
Yeah, it's
ground
pretty
at the
late.
20.
It's like
The
it's late.
Syracuse offense heads back onto the field.
Like
They find themselves in a
it's
pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive.
Yeah.
Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to
Yeah.
be positive about the first half.
So
If I'm playing quarterback,
Y'all
I'm
like, no.
locating my go-to guy at
This is
receiver.
gonna be
Who
serious.
can I
I said I
count
might
on
go.
one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who
Well, she
can
was
go
talking
up,
about coming after
catch the
my
ball,
graduation.
get us
I
some
was like,
yards,
yeah,
and get us some points.
probably
Trying
need
to
to
make
come
up
home
for some of
then.
that lost ground on 2nd down.
So the first time to meet my people
Caught
in
in the
the
backfield. It's high. Puts him in the
Yeah,
spin
exactly.
cycle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground to the 41.
Well,
We got
So,
a
yeah,
timeout here late in the first half, and they'll
come
try
out
to get
there.
more points on the
Pretty
board
smooth
before the
there.
break. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Coleman. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
ain't no telling. Ain't no telling with her. Stand up.
On 2nd down.
Yeah, ain't gotta pay for nowhere to stay for sure though.
Pulls it in. It's 12. And the defense had that
Right.
one well covered. Just a short game there.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers.
They
that
said,
they're
"Just
gonna
know
be
you ain't
disciplined
sleeping
and run to
now."
the right route when they're throwing that
So,
ball to
yeah.
the outside
I
like that,
figured
because
that.
those corners are sitting there on the
figured
inside,
that.
and the worst thing that could happen is to miss
Stay
inside
sleeping
and
the
that
same
cornerback get
way.
going the other direction.
And the field goal unit is on the field.
Don't say that though.
She's supposed to.
Yeah.
Like, that's the right
So
thing
they
to do.
get the field
Yep.
goal, now about to kick it away.
Yep.
And then obviously,
you go to
she's
halftime feeling
supposed to,
really
because she
good about
is
things.
a little bit
And
older.
no
She ain't
chance
gonna
at a
feel no type
return
of way
here.
about
They'll
it.
start
Oh
this
nah,
drive
yeah,
at
she
the
understood
35.
that.
Yeah, she
And
understands
Duke
that.
has
She
the ball
take
back,
over the
ready
ground,
to go
so
on the
Yeah,
attack.
she understood
They've
that.
got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a
look at
doctor.
that.
First, do no
Okay,
harm.
I'm cool with
Do
that.
no harm, but also
Yep.
momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it.
So,
So
and
Jesse,
then
don't
you
do
go
anything
back.
stupid to create some
When
momentum
you
for the other
coming
side.
back, 'cause when
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and
6.
whether or not he's making good decisions in
January?
this game.
Yeah.
If yes, be aggressive.
So I'm
If
gonna
not,
come
let's
up.
just take the lead.
I'm gonna come up. I'm going to, when we come back, I'm going to stay here in Michigan for like, I'm gonna spend Christmas up here, and then I'm gonna come back like the 27th, and I'll be home till basic or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, that's that.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
We've
got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get over a couple more plays.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I went out there and put some stuff out there.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they
This
try to put something
week.
up before halftime. He's looking to
Well,
throw
yeah,
on
this
third
week
and short.
I have put some stuff on Facebook Market. So
Inside the 15,
yeah,
out of
I'm
bounds
ready
at
to
the
sell some stuff
14-yard
off.
line. The
So I'm just
offense
waiting for
looking
people to
a score.
respond.
And it's first down,
But
they'll
like I
try
said,
to
it's
field
only
goal in the closing seconds of the first half.
a low
He
bed
curls that
out
thing just
in the
inside the
T-board.
left upright. And they'll
So,
push
yeah.
that lead out a little further.
Like if all else fails, like if it come up, if it's 2 days before, bro, somebody,
and your field goal kicker coming through.
I don't know. I was like, maybe I can keep the storage, I can keep the furniture or whatever. But I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna be using that furniture. Legit. So it
These
ain't.
guys are tough to beat a good first half of football
Yeah.
in a great town like
Exactly.
Syracuse. Syracuse has it teed up, ready
It'll
to
never
kick
get
off and
rid.
start the
Yeah.
second half.
Exactly.
And I can't
be committed to it.
And he passes on the
77.
touchback. Here he comes.
So
Didn't
77
find any
times
crease
12.
in that
That's
kickoff
Yeah,
coverage, and
facts.
he'll
So
be stopped at
if
the
all else
17.
fails, you know, goodwill and
And
just
the
get some good stuff
offense
or
heads
something.
back out onto the field.
Like,
Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum
facts,
rolling.
yeah, facts. Probably,
They'll
yeah,
start the
facts.
third
Yeah.
quarter with the run. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets
Yeah,
them out to
facts.
the 25-yard line.
Because that's about.
And the offense has a little
Yeah.
bit of success, and what do
Nah,
they do?
yeah.
They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to
Yeah.
run another play.
Whatever you gotta
Got
do
his
to get
man on
rid
the
of stuff.
outside.
Mhm.
He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, facts.
First down here for the offense.
Even if you leave it.
Looking to throw on first down.
Yeah. I ain't got the storage.
Makes the grab.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to
Yeah.
solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Make it cheaper. But somebody looking at it right now.
Using the quick
They're just
game.
like, dang, I ain't got
Brought down at the
$500 right
47-yard
now.
line
Yeah.
after the
I got it.
15-yard
Yeah.
pickup. The Blue
Give her a
Devils
little
look to
heat.
keep
Think
this
about it.
drive
Yeah.
humming.
Only lower $50.
Yep.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really nice.
Yeah, I'll probably do
pickup
about
on that one
$50
as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
That makes sense.
And
$50.
the Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
They'll try to do
They'll
it.
ride the running back and leave it with
Somebody
it.
will get it.
Gashing the D on the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up first
Don't
and goal
let
from
the
the 9.
storage.
The Blue Devils, once backed up
Nah,
in the
yeah.
shadow of their own goalpost, have put
Yeah.
quite a drive together. And he is stopped immediately by the big
He
defensive
said he wanted
lineman.
cereal before he ate.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Your video storage gonna be on storage for us. So it's gonna be very
Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Facts.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. I mean,
They
the
gonna
way
look at that and
this
see
team has
two couches
dominated
like,
this
dang.
game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit on them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
That's night though.
Not a
Playing
lot
the
of
game.
space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the
Game
21.
out.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work.
finish this game and go get me some cardio in other than nothing.
So you still
running from the gun.
Yeah. Oh,
This
yeah.
one will
So
be
you
stopped
can
for
until you get out of school.
Yeah, my last day the 17th. When we get out on the 17th, I'm going to have me a little suitcase back.
Stopping the run. That's where it all starts
my
and ends
last
with
day is
them, and you
17th.
saw a great effort on that last play.
Fires to the tight end.
So I got some time.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going.
You think there's time? There ain't no time.
Nah, yeah, I know it's not.
Wants to pass.
It's
Here
15
comes the
minutes.
heat.
Yup.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Next thing you know, it's
Syracuse
a
will be forced to punt.
Shoot. Yeah, and this weekend, I'm going to call out Thursday this week, and I'm going to probably call out
No fair catches here, looking for room.
I'm gonna call out Thursday,
Ripping through the defense.
then I'm going to probably call out one more day.
Touchdown, Duke. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through.
Call out about a day or two next week.
Explosive return.
Yeah.
A sliver of daylight
Yup.
exploding through it, just
Yeah,
vaporizing
next week I got Monday,
reappearing on the
Tuesday,
other
Wednesday.
side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on. They're so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed.
Did you have to work?
The field to get all the way to the end zone and score the touchdown.
The
Yeah.
Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's there
Yeah,
to make the
I made
stop,
sure I
and they
checked
threw it in
I got
reverse, losing yardage on that
yesterday.
play. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
So before I forget.
Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Coleman. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
Just looking at that.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Syracuse will send out the punt team.
What's that, a
He's
Saturday?
going to try to flip the field with this one.
Oh, okay, back.
Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
so y'all
attack.
fill up
They've
that
been
Thursday.
dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll run it from the gun.
Yeah, fill up that Thursday.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
No more Barnes won't be on
Second
Thursday.
down coming up. The give to the tailback. At the 35, he's got room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If
No, I
you've got
wanted-
the
I
lead
wanted
in the
Charity
third
to be
quarter
there.
and you want to keep it, you got to
Probably
bleed
not,
the
though.
clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the
Just
field.
lost it. Right?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I don't get it.
From the gun, leaves it on the
I
inside.
thought
with
she
the
would
back.
figure out what she
That
what's
is
the
a
name.
big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
We're talking about. Well, not for
Yeah, when you
Oregon,
get
when the government
penetration
took
by
back
that
up.
defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
So the offense is going to go for it on
That's why I
4th
say it's
down.
crazy because they're times when they're done go like that.
Yeah.
Calls it in the first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Blue
I wonder
Devils
if
have
Charity
their
be
offense
pressing
in
the
high
issue, though.
gear. The give
Even though
to
I
the
know
running
she
back
can
from the
only
shotgun.
do so much.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of
Charity.
scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down at 2nd and 10. Power football with the run.
I told you I had to play a
What
long
powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get and be just a few inches short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
The like keeping
They'll
them
try to get
forever.
outside.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Blue
It's all
Devils.
them shutdowns
And they
that
kick it
happen.
in for 6 more points.
Down and kill them.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone.
I'm ready for this game this week, though.
Lining up to tack one more onto that
Thursday
lead.
night game.
Just when you think it's automatic,
Allison.
it's not. Extra
Oh, yeah.
point,
Do that.
no good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I've been in his bag, man.
On the run from inside his own 5.
That's all I'm going to say.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
I mean, he might. He might.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end.
You know what? Being from somebody who don't got a team, I just wish I had a quarterback who could get us in the dance.
Looking to throw on
That's
first
all.
down. Looking for a big play.
Yeah.
And the
And now the Panthers was looking good too. I was like, them tickets was like, my boy went to them tickets was like $30. He said, I said, you better start going to them games before they get it. Them things start hitting them 90s.
Yeah, they look real good.
It'll be second down as we
Yeah, they
open the
do.
final stanza.
He had that good game before they played San Fran, and he had a
Throwing right.
garbage game at San Fran. He came back last week.
I know.
They finally get him on the ground,
This
but
week,
he's
but
got
that
an
last week, he had a
explosive
good
play for the
game.
first down.
A good game.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wells.
Yep.
They'll get the first down. It's
That's
slotted on the
both doing this
49.
thing, man.
Here's this offense
Both
with a
doing
fresh
this
set of
thing.
downs.
Yeah. You guys will take up to rely.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He hurdles a guy. Mitch just keeps moving. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Wells. He's brought down, but there's a flag on
I'm
the
ready for
play.
this.
Let's see if
Over there.
it stands.
We got our first basketball game.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. He wants to throw it.
First basketball game of the year. I can't wait.
How the coach doing? I didn't talk about him. How he doing?
Nah, he doing good. I like the coach I got this
some
year.
of that yardage back here on 2nd down.
He a good
So
dude.
they the same coach last year?
Nah, he gone. His jet. They packed him up and he
Gonna
like
swing it
all
on 2nd
around.
down.
Yeah, they packed him up all
Man,
around.
is he lucky to get that one back
But
deep
he
in
wrote
that
his own. He had it
interception.
made with all the
The
stuff he
Orange
was saying.
trying to
Bro. I
come
said,
up
bro,
with
I
an
told you,
explosive play
man,
to
it's gonna
convert
be like,
this
bro.
third
I
down.
told you what these kids like.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him exactly what they were
That
like.
deep ball was right on the money.
I ain't
Just
telling him
have
nothing.
to
He
make
did not
that
know
catch.
coming.
The
But,
Orange
he ain't,
will have to
but the
punt.
coach this year, he
They've been
understands
busy
what I'm
out there
saying.
to punt
Like,
for the
he
fifth
understands
time
how I
today.
feel, bro.
Another
That's all I was
punt on the
saying.
way.
Bro,
Gotta make sure
don't
those hammies and
don't
glutes
come in
all
here acting like I ain't
activated to
telling
prevent
you
any muscle
like
pulls
what's
from
up.
overuse. Cover guy.
That's all I'm saying.
They packed him up quick. So get out of here.
But he was our maintenance
And they'll
supervisor
stop him
dude.
at the 15.
He was our maintenance
And the Duke
supervisor dude.
offense heads back out onto the field.
And he was complaining about a lot of stuff at that job. But I ain't gonna cap, he's still my guy though. He's still my guy. Like I told him the stuff I was leaving saying he's
They
gonna
make
get
the
up with me.
stop, but this passing
I
game
ain't
does
gonna
some
lie,
damage,
nah,
and
but
they
that
move
nigga
the
just
sticks with the first down.
like he a little too old school. He just not going for nobody crap. Like that nigga, he a little too
Off the
old school.
play fake on first down, wants to throw.
You ain't talking to me like that,
He
nigga.
hurls one deep down the
Like
left
I'm like, bro,
side.
you gotta chill sometimes,
Intercepted
bro.
deep in his own end.
Like
A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for
You
the
know,
cake.
just like people talk to me like that. I say I'm not either, bro. But I can't get goddamn. And goddamn say what I want to say too.
But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what?
See,
I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
His life already. He was just
Really
there
nice
working.
job to squirt
He
his
was
way
retired
up to the
already.
31-yard line.
He could act. He could act like
Orange
that.
with
He
a
just
ton of
quit.
options available
That was
on
okay,
second
man.
and short.
So
Motion from the wide
I
receiver.
can't do that, bro.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
I can't
Not
do
able to
that.
hook up the air. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here
Talk to
late in the
Lauren.
game.
You talk to Lauren. I gotta stop.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here on third down.
2 or 3 days ago, you talked to him.
From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm.
The man was close.
Oh yeah, the wide receiver that used to play for the Jets. Yeah.
Huge gain, and they're set with a first and goal.
What the heck,
Syracuse
for
has a really
Yeah,
nice
it's
drive going.
real? Word.
in Jacksonville.
Tight end finds a soft spot.
Don't be.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown,
Needs to
Orange.
do that.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to
Look at what
forget.
made
They're
him
getting
do
destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll start to return inside his 5. Didn't
How
find
old
any
is he? Gotta
crease in
be
that
in
kickoff
fifth.
coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Steve Smith in this picture.
Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack.
Tripping.
He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football.
Yeah.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got it down the middle. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun. Quick completion on the out route. He gets up to the 15-yard line as they're working their way away from their own end zone. They're dealing with a second and long. Tosses it incomplete.
Almost slotted.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Here's the pressure. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter.
That's a big break.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard
let me get off. I'm about to get off
line.
this game and get this stuff together so I can go.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I was saying that you going to work out before you did it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Alright, I'll talk to you
They
later.
stop him
Bye.
almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Off play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off play action. He lost it high and deep down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. On first down, here comes this offense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got his man across the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Today's final score, Duke 57, Syracuse 17.
ain't gonna say. Hey, hey, you got some pasta? You got red sauce? Think you can order me some pasta? Well, yeah, I got some red meat that's cooked that I need. Yeah, I just want. It was missing. It was missing 3 or 4 black ingredients. It's simple as that. It was missing. Yeah, it was missing. First off, it was missing salmon. Okay, first off, I don't think it all should have been cooked in that pan together. That's the first thing right there. You know, like yeah.
So what you want me to boil?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I think that, yeah, I think that, yeah, I can see how this shit. I think you got to get it done. Alright, alright, alright.
jailbreak. Don't play with
Sleep. Yeah. What?
Is it
Yeah.
enough for me? Or are you
Yeah, it's enough for you. Yeah, it's enough for you. Yeah, you might. It's one of those like meal prep meals. Like it'll just not like you can season your stuff, but I'm gonna literally just eat pasta. That don't sound crazy, but that's how I stay in shape. Like if I'm in here trying to cook the stuff up. Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, got it. All right, good. Got it. Got it.
You at the gym?